Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a reading from the new Sri Krishna Chaitanya book by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on June 2nd, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Kavoti Vachalam Mangalam Garam Aktivataman Mande Sri Gurum Didhariram Paramanandamalam Sri Chaitanya Vishwam Hare Om Tat Sat. Today the class is on Sankirtan Bhari reaching Akazi's house.
Today's class is on Sankirtan party reaches the Qazi's house.
We've been participating in the Kirtan throughout Navadvip for about 7 days.
We've been participating in the Kirtan throughout Navadvip for about 7 days.
And now finally we're reaching the Chand Qazi's house.
And now we're finally reaching the Chand Qazi's house.
Our first verse is from the Chaitanya Charitamrita by translation by Prabhupada.
First verse is from the Chaitanya Charitamrita and translation by Prabhupada.
Vrindavano Dashiha Chaitanya Mangale Bistari Burni Achen Chaitanya Kripa Bole.
By the grace of the Lord, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur has elaborately described this incident in his Chaitanya Mangala, now Chaitanya Bhagavat.
কীর্তন মুখে নবদ্বীপ নগর ভ্রমণ এই মতো কীর্তন করি নগরে ভ্রমিলা ভ্রমিতে ভ্রমিতে প্রভু কাজীদারে গেলা.
Performing kirtan in this way, circumambulating through every nook and corner of the city, they finally reached the door of the Qazi.
প্রভুর কাজীর বাড়ির দিকে অগ্রসর. গৌরাঙ্গ সুন্দর যায় যেদিকে নাচিয়া সেই দিকে সর্বলোক চলায় ধাইয়া.
The beautiful Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu,
Whichever way he danced,
that direction, all the people followed.
in that direction all the people followed.
কাজীর বাড়ির পথ ধরিলা ঠাকুর বাদ্য কোলাহল কাজী শুনায়ে প্রচুর.
Lord Gauranga approached the path, approached the Chand Qazi's house.
Lord Gauranga approached the Chand Qazi's house.
The Qazi heard the loud sound of the vibration of the musical instruments.
The Qazi heard the loud sound of the vibration of the musical instruments
And chanting of the holy names.
and chanting of the holy names. There is a road from the village of Simulia to the present day Vamanapukura. where the original house of Qazi was situated and is situated even now.
চৈতন্য চরিতামৃত আদি লীলা গর্জ গর্জ করেলো করে কোলাহল গৌরচন্দ্র বলেলো প্রশ্রয় পাগল.
Murmuring in anger and making a roaring sound, the people under the protection of Lord Chaitanya became mad through such indulgence. Purport.
Let's see how they use the purport. Okay. Yeah.
The Qazi had issued an order not to perform kirtan, congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. But when this was brought up to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he ordered civil disobedience to the Qazi's order. Lord Chaitanya and all his devotees, naturally enthusiastic, although agitated, must have made a great noise with their loud cries.
চৈতন্য ভাগবত মধ্যখানে
Millions of people, hundreds of thousands of millions of people chanting Hare Krishna, playing on musical instruments, and carrying torches.
Hundreds and thousands and millions of people chanting the holy name, playing musical instruments, and carrying flaming torches.
They must have made a tumultuous sound
They must have made a tumultuous sound
so that the Qazi must have apprehended.
so the Qazi must have apprehended.
বাদ্য কোলাহল শ্রবণে কাজীর তদ্বিষয়ে অনুসন্ধান অর্থ অনুচর প্রেরণ. কাজী বলে শুনো ভাই কি গীত বাদন কিবা কার বিভা কিবা ভূতের কীর্তন.
The Qazi said,
The Qazi said,
Listen, brothers,
Listen, brothers,
what is this singing and music?
what is this singing and music?
Is it someone's marriage?
Is it someone's marriage?
Or is the kirtan of ghostly beings?
Or is it the kirtan of ghostly beings?
মোর বোর লঙ্ঘিয়া কে করে হিন্দুয়ানি ঝাট জানি আও তবে চলিব আপনি.
Go quickly and see who is transgressing my orders
Go quickly and see who is transgressing my orders
by following the Hindu rituals.
by following the Hindu rituals.
Then tell me, and then I will go myself.
Then tell me, and then I will go myself. On hearing the sound of Sri Gaurasundara's Kirtan party, the Qazi sent some people to investigate. He thought that the sound was coming from a marriage party or some joyful party. He said, I have issued an order to stop the Hindus' Kirtan. If anyone has transgressed my order and engaged in the Hindus' Kirtan, then as soon as I receive such news, I will go myself to stop it.
কাজীর আদেশে তবে অনুচর ধায় সংঘট্ট দেখিয়া আপনার শাস্ত্র গায়.
Receiving a Qazi's order,
Receiving the Qazi's order,
his servants ran off to when they saw the huge gathering,
When they saw the huge gathering,
they remembered their own scriptures.
they remembered their own scriptures.
অনন্ত অর্বুদ লোকে বলে কাজী মার, ডরে পালাইল তবে কাজীর কিঙ্কর।
Unlimited millions of people were chanting, shouting, "Kill the Qazi! Kill the Qazi!"
Unlimited millions of people were shouting, "Kill the Qazi! Kill the Qazi!"
And the Qazi's servants, hearing this, ran away out of fear.
And the Qazi's servants, hearing this, ran away out of fear.
অনুচর কর্তৃক কাজী সমীপে প্রভুর আগমন বার্তা জ্ঞাপন। রর দিয়া কাজীরে কহিল ঝাট গিয়া, কি করো চলহ ঝাট যাই পালাইয়া।
They quickly ran and told the Chand Qazi.
They quickly ran and told the Chand Qazi.
The news.
The news.
What can you do?
What can you do?
Let's quickly run away.
Let us quickly run away.
কোটি কোটি লোক সঙ্গে নিমাই আচার্য, সাজিয়া আইসে আজি কিবা করে কার্য।
Millions and millions of people are coming with Nimai Acharya.
Millions and millions of people are coming with Nimai Acharya.
They are prepared,
They are prepared.
fully prepared.
They are fully prepared.
Who knows today what they will do?
Who knows today what they will do?
লাখে লাখে মহাতাপ দ্বীপ সব জলে, লক্ষ কোটি লোক মেলি হিন্দু আনি বলে।
Hundreds of thousands of flaming torches are all burning.
Hundreds of thousands of flaming torches are all burning.
Hundreds of thousands, millions of people are jointly chanting the names of Hindu lords, of Hindu gods.
Hundreds and thousands and millions of people are
Chanting the name of the Hindu gods.
chanting the names of the Hindu gods.
দুয়ারে দুয়ারে কলা ঘট আম্রসার, পুষ্পময় পথ সব দেখি নদীয়ার।
I saw at every doorway banana trees, full water pots, and mango leaves.
We saw at every doorway banana trees, full water pots, and mango leaves.
And the pathway was filled with flowers.
And the pathway was filled with flowers.
And the streets of Navadvip were filled with flowers.
And the streets of Navadvip were filled with flowers.
না জানি কতেক খই করি ফুল পরে, বাজন শুনিতে দুই শ্রবণ উপারে।
We could not even imagine how much pot rice and small conch shells, flowers were strewn on the street.
We could not even imagine how much puffed rice and small conchal flowers were strewn on the street.
Our ears were almost shattered
Our ears were almost shattered
to hear the loud musical instrument.
to hear the loud musical instruments.
হেনমত নদিয়ার নগরে নগরে রাজা আসিতেও কেহ এমন না করে।
Even if the king comes,
Even if the king comes,
there is not such an arrangement in Nadia.
there is not such an arrangement in Nadia.
Every town there is this arrangement.
Every town there is this arrangement.
সব ভাবকের বড় নিমাই পণ্ডিত সবে চলে সে নাচিয়া যায় যেই ভিড়।
These sentimental devotees
These sentimental devotees
are led by Nimai Pandit.
are led by Nimai Pandit.
Whichever way he dances,
In
They
whichever,
follow.
in whichever way he dances, they follow.
everyone follows.
Everyone follows.
যে সকল নগরিয়া মারিল আমরা আজি কাজী মার বলি আইসে তাহারা।
Those townspeople that we once beat
Those townspeople that we once beat
are shouting,
are shouting,
"Today we will kill the Qazi."
"Today we will kill the Qazi."
And they're coming. And they're coming!
And they're coming.
যে হুঙ্কার করে নিমাই আচার্য সেই সে হিন্দুর ভূ এ তাহার কার্য।
This Nimai Acharya is loudly shouting
This Nimai Acharya is loudly shouting
and making this arrangement.
and making this arrangement.
Here is the Hindu prophet,
He is their Hindu prophet
and he is doing everything.
and he is doing everything.
কেহ বলে এ বামনা এত কান্দে কেন বামনের দুই চক্ষে নদী বয়ে যেন।
One said, can't understand why this Brahmin cries so much.
One said, "I can't understand why this Brahmin cries so much."
This Brahmin's two eyes seem to be having a river flowing from them.
These Brahmins' two eyes seem to be having a river flowing from them. Gauranga!
কেহ বলে বামনের কে আছে কোথায় সেই দুঃখে কাঁদে হেন বুঝি সে সদায়।
Someone said, I think this Brahmin is missing someone.
Someone said, "I think this Brahmin is missing someone.
He always cries in distress.
He always cries in distress."
This is what I think.
This is what I think.
কেহ বলে বামন দেখিতে লাগে ভয় গিলিতে আইসে যেন দেখি কম্প হয়
Another said, when I see this Brahman,
Another said, when I see this Brahman,
Nimai Pandit,
Nimai Pandit,
I feel fearful.
I feel fearful.
I tremble to see this form.
I tremble to see this form,
Ready to swallow everything, to
Re-
devour everything.
ready to swallow or devour everything.
That ends the chapter.
Thus ends the chapter entitled Sankirtan Party Reaches Qazi's House.
So we see that here the party is arriving at the Chandkaji's house.
So we see that here the party is arriving at Chand Kazi's house.
From the distance, he could hear the music
From the distance he could hear the music
and the chanting.
and the chanting.
He thought maybe there's a marriage party or something.
He thought maybe there's a marriage party or something.
Then he sent his students to check,
Then he sent his servants to check,
and they saw the situation
and they saw the situation
and gave their report to the Chandkaji.
and gave their report to the Chand Kazi.
So they couldn't understand why Lord Chaitanya was crying.
So they couldn't understand why Lord Chaitanya was crying.
They estimated their material experience.
They estimated with their material experience
And when someone dies or leaves, then people mourn that person's departure.
when someone dies or leaves, people mourn that person's departure.
So then they thought, well, maybe Lord Gauranga is crying because of some distress.
So they thought that maybe Lord Gauranga is crying because of some distress.
They don't understand anything about love of Krishna.
They don't understand anything about love of Krishna,
And how the Lord is chanting in separation and love of Krishna.
and how the Lord is chanting out of separation in love of Krishna.
But seeing the huge assembly of devotees,
But seeing the huge assembly of devotees,
the people they had persecuted in the past,
the people they had persecuted in the past,
are now coming forward.
were now coming forward.
And some of those who had been tortured and beaten
And some of those who had been tortured and beaten,
are crying out, let's kill the Qazi.
they were crying out, let's kill the Qazi.
So they wanted to run away.
So they wanted to run away.
It's a very tense situation.
It was a very tense situation.
We're seeing that this situation happens sometimes in the world where people demonstrate
We're seeing sometimes that this situation happens in the world when people demonstrate,
when they feel that they're being treated with injustice.
when they feel that they're being treated with injustice.
So, Lord Chaitanya, he led this civil disobedience for the right reason.
So Lord Chaitanya, he led his civil disobedience for the right reason
500 years ago,
500 years ago.
So we'll see how the demonstration peacefully resolves itself.
So let's see how this demonstration peacefully resolves itself.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any questions?
Questions? Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Guru Maharaj. Question: How come even an atheist be so hard-hearted that even on seeing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, their heart didn't melt? Question by Kamalendra Singh Rathore.
Some of the atheists' heart melted when they saw Lord Chaitanya dancing.
Some of the atheists' hearts melted when they saw Lord Chaitanya dancing.
It said that some rolled on the ground and started to sing and dance.
It said that some rolled on the ground and started to sing and dance.
Some were very envious,
But some were very envious,
and they could not appreciate the Sankirtan.
and they could not appreciate this Sankirtan.
Whether they actually saw Lord Chaitanya or not was not clear.
Whether they actually saw Lord Chaitanya or not was not clear.
But they were saying many envious things.
But they were saying many envious things.
So from this is understood that some personally saw Lord Chaitanya
So from this it is understood that some personally saw Lord Chaitanya
their heart was melted.
and their heart melted.
Others, for some reason, their heart was so hard,
Others, for some reason, their heart was so hard.
they were so envious
They were so envious
that they spoke various envious things.
They spoke various envious things.
So, some people in this material world are such that
So some people in this material world are such that
they're very much against the Lord.
they're very much against the Lord.
Just like Jarasandha, he attacked Krishna so many times.
Just like Jarasandha, he attacked Krishna so many times.
So some of the demons are against Krishna,
So some of the demons, they're against Krishna,
like Kamsa.
like Kamsa.
So some envious people are there,
So some envious people are there,
and they maintain their enviousness
and they maintain their enviousness
even when they see the Lord face to face.
even when they see the Lord face to face.
Krishna came in the assembly of Duryodhana
Krishna came in the assembly of Duryodhan
as a messenger of the Pandavas.
as a messenger of the Pandavas.
They tried to broker peace. He tried to broker peace,
He tried to broker peace,
instead breaking the etiquette of respect of the messenger.
instead breaking the etiquette of respect towards the messenger.
They tried to arrest Krishna.
They tried to arrest Krishna,
And even he showed a universal form.
and even he showed the universal form.
They didn't accept Krishna,
They didn't accept Krishna,
although they could not capture him.
although they could not capture him.
So some people are there, they're demons,
So some people are there, they're demons.
and even they see the Lord, they don't accept.
And even if they see the Lord, they don't accept.
But Lord Chaitanya, most of the people, even the hard-hearted atheists,
But Lord Chaitanya, most of the people, even the hard-hearted atheists,
he killed their atheistic demonic propensity
he killed their atheistic demonic propensity
and kept their devotion.
and kept their devotion.
Today is the Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi.
So today is the Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi.
Bhima had requested Vyasadeva to tell him he was a very hungry person.
Bhima requested Vyasadeva. He told him that he was a very hungry person.
He had a fire burning in his stomach,
He had a fire burning in his stomach,
and he had to eat something every day.
and he had to eat something every day.
So he couldn't follow Ekadasi twice a month.
So he couldn't follow Ekadashi twice a month.
He wanted to know what Ekadasi one day he could do for the whole year.
He wanted to know what Ekadashi he could do one day for the whole year.
So then Vyasadeva advised him that on this day he could fast, not even taking water.
So Vyasadeva advised him that on this day he could fast without even taking water.
He could do Achaman.
And he could do Achaman.
The water should be just a drop, like one mustard seed could be floated in.
But the water should be just a drop, just enough so one mustard seed can be floated
You
in.
could take Charanamrita of the Lord, but just one drop.
You can take Charanamrita of the Lord, but just one drop.
You took more than that, and then stay out all night, then his Ekadasi would be failure.
If he would take more than that and
Stay out all night.
and stay up the whole night, then his Ekadashi would be broken.
And then before eating, he should give some charity.
And before eating, he should give some charity.
He should feed the Brahmins.
He should please the Brahmins.
Feed
the Brahmins.
the.
Feed the Brahmins.
And that's why we're having this devotee care food for life donations.
And that's why we're having the devotee care food for life donations.
On the 4th, we're observing the Chiradoi Mahotsav.
On 4th, we're observing the Chiradoi Mahotsav.
If you want to participate, if you're doing the Nirjala Ekadasi,
And if you want to participate and you're doing the Nirjal Ekadashi,
or otherwise, if you want to participate,
or otherwise if you want to
you
participate,
can send in donation
you can send in donation
at www.mayapur.com.
at www.mayapur.com.
And so far, they say Mayapur.com collected rupees 70,000
So far, they say that Mayapur.com has collected rupees 70,000
for the Chiradoi Festival.
for the Chiradoi festival.
One of the names of this festival is Danda Mahotsav.
One of the names of the festival is Danda Mahotsav.
Lord Nityananda is very humorous,
Lord Nityananda is very humorous,
so he said, I will punish you.
so he said, I wanted to punish you,
Das Raghunath.
Das Raghunath.
And he said, your punishment, you have to feed me and my associates
So he said, your punishment is that you have to feed me and my associates
yogurt and flat rice, fruits, feast.
a yogurt, flat rice, and fruits feast.
What was Das Raghunath's crime? Why was he being punished?
What was Dasa Raghunath's crime? Why was he being punished?
Stay tuned. I will tell you on the 4th why.
Stay tuned, I'll tell you on the 4th why.
And what was the result of receiving Lord Nityananda's punishment?
And what was the result of receiving Lord Nityananda's punishment?
And if you want to help Das Raghunath in being punished,
And if you want to help Dasa Raghunath being punished,
and either if you're in Mayapur, you can take some of the Chiradoi, otherwise,
if you're in Mayapur, you can take some of the Chiradoi. Otherwise,
in Mayapur or anywhere, you can donate some flat rice, yogurt, fruits.
In Mayapur or anywhere, you can donate some flat rice, yogurt, or fruits.
Those are not in Mayapur, they can send to the Mayapur.com.
Those who are not in Mayapur, they can send to the mayapur.com.
Those in Mayapur, they can provide some, they can sponsor some flat rice, yogurt, etc.
And those who are in Mayapur, they can sponsor some flat rice, yogurt, etc.
I'm making a special pot called the Madhavendra Puri Bhoga.
I'm making a special pot called the Madhavendra Puri Bhoga.
And we have many pots which are special recipes made this year.
And we have many pots which are special recipes made this year.
But standard recipes like salty Italian, salty
But extended recipes like salty Italian,
salty South Indian,
salty South Indian,
hot and spicy,
hot and spicy,
salty traditional Bengali,
salty traditional Bengali,
sweet. Here we have mangoes, jackfruits, and lychees.
Here we have mangoes, jackfruits, and lychees.
And so we're having a special traditional hot
So we're having
sweet yogurt,
a special traditional pot, sweet yogurt,
which we hope to offer to the Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya.
which we hope to offer to Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.